Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is going to be on this here little fall festive look with the greens and purples and whatnot. And I am using the Emily palette again, or the Emily Edit palette again. And if you guys want to know how I got the look, then make sure you keep on watching. Alright guys, so you know that I have been loving prepping my skin and prepping it properly. So the first thing I'm going to take is this Lancome tonic. It is a mattifying tonic to help with mattifying my skin, of course. And, you know, also helping with cleansing my skin, of course. So I take this on a cotton pad. When you think about the formula, the little white stuff is whatever it's supposed to be helping with the mattifying of your skin. And it reminds me of the new MAC Fix Plus Matte. So they're probably the same thing, and I just need to go ahead and try out that as well. But don't forget to shake it up in the beginning. The next thing I'm going to take is this Estee Lauder, I think it's called Day Matte moisturizing cream, and I use this after the tonic always, and I do think they make a big difference in the way my skin looks, the way that my skin finishes, the way all of my products go on, and how matte my skin can pretty much stay throughout the day. I definitely think that these two are game changers, so you might want to take a look in them. If anything, I would definitely say try out the Day Wear Matte moisture cream. Then I'm going to take a mixture that I've been doing for the absolute longest, and it is the Becca Ever Matte Primer and the Benefit Matte Rescue Primer. I mix those two together mainly because the matte, the Becca one, it kind of flakes on my skin. I don't like the way it finishes. But putting them together, they melt into my skin a little bit better and smooth over my skin a whole lot better. So next I'm going to take some of my Black Opal loose powder and take that onto a beauty blender and just press that into my skin in the areas where I get the oiliest, which is really mainly around the sides of my nose and a little bit on my chin. I don't get as oily on my forehead anymore, but I still do. Now I'm going to take a mixture of the NARS Macao and the Fenty 400. I really could go a little bit deeper in the NARS, but oh well. So I'm going to place these over my face in little dots, and then I'm going to mix them out with my finger. I like doing this nowadays because I get like the most coverage out of it. And I'm not really wasting any product. Then I'm going to take that Junin Co. blender. It's the Microspore blender, which has been saving me so much product, you guys. You should definitely check it out. And then I'm going to take the number 36 in the ColourPop concealer, and I'm going to use that to highlight my face. I absolutely love the brush tip on these. These are like so soft, and they apply so much product. I literally almost did my whole entire little highlighting areas with just one little dip into the product. Then I'm going to take my product that's almost gone, and this is the Cameo Contour Stick in the shade Deep. Of course, you can go to dark, which is a little bit lighter, but you guys know that I'm a little dramatic. And of course, I'll just place that in all the areas where I am going to contour it and blend that all out. And I always try to use something kind of small or something kind of fluffy around blending out my nose. Mainly because I kind of still want those lines, but you know, a little bit more blended out. So something small and a little bit fluffy kind of helps to disperse that color for me. Then I go ahead and blend out my highlighted areas, blending it into that nose contour a little bit. And then I go with my contour color and blend it out as well. If you don't know, I have been absolutely positively been loving the medium deep in the Fit Me Matte and Poreless loose powder from Maybelline to set my highlighted areas. I haven't really set my rest of my face with the powder or the deep powder. I just don't know how I will feel about it. I have to do it on a day where, you know, I'm just kind of trying it out. But this day was not just trying it out, so. I really love the product mainly because it gives you like an honest airbrush finished look, so that's why I'm in love with that powder now. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Cappuccino. I'm going to bronze my cheeks, I'm going to bronze my forehead, as well as use that same powder to contour my nose. And as of lately, I've been definitely just pressing that powder into the contour areas and then blending it or swirling it around so that it fades into the other areas of highlight. I am going to take the Baked Bronzer in the color Beautiful by Black Radiance in a Morphe fluffy brush and just mainly concentrate directly onto those high points of my cheeks. And I'm also going to apply that same product up above my Cupid's bow, on my chin, a little bit on my nose as well. For my eyelid primer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shade Tape in the color Tan Sand. Then I'm going to again use the Emily Edit palette, and I'm going to use that neutral shade right there. And I can't stress enough how much you need something neutral or something close to your skin tone for all your other shadows to blend into. And I chose this one, so I always choose a transition shade first. Then I'm going to take this peachy orange shade and I'm going to go directly over top of that, but still kind of a little bit lower than that. Then I am going to take this forest green shadow and I'm going to slowly build that shadow up, and I'm placing it directly in the area where I want to by packing it on, and I'm carving out how I want the shadow to be. If you haven't seen in some of my recent videos, I've been saying that, hey, I'm going to bring my contour up, or my my outer corner up, as well as my lid color up. So that's what I'm basically doing. I'm mapping out my eye shape. Then I blend out that green shadow so that it's not super harsh. And if you can kind of tell, it did kind of get kind of wonky and patchy, but I do fix it up a little bit later. Now I'm going to take this deep green shade and I'm going to place that all over my lid. I don't show you right here, but I do take that shimmery shadow up a little bit higher because I want, when I open up my eyes, to be able to see that shadow. Then I'm going to take this red brick color and place that directly at the edge of that green shadow so that it blends out and looks nice and smooth. Then I'm going to take that deep green color again and I'm going to blend that across my lower lash line. Then I am going to take this emerald color by NYX. It's a waterproof gel liner, and place that into my inner waterline for a pop of color. Then I go back and I take that red brick shadow and I smudge out that green a little bit more for an even better blend. I then take that light green shimmery shadow from the palette and I place that into my inner teardrop color. It doesn't make it pop as much as I want it to, mainly because I still had green or darker green there already, but it did just a little bit of what I wanted it to do. Now I'm going to take that black shadow from the palette and I'm going to smudge it against my lash line, just to give myself some sultriness, some smokiness, so I don't have to add like a deep black shadow. But see here, this is where I add some more of that green and I actually go up a little bit higher so that I can see the green when I open up my eyes. And I am going to take Night Mouth by MAC to line my lips. And I am also going to take Tootsie by Colored Rain, and that is going to be my lip color. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos as of lately. And I do truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in my next video.